The Burj Khalifa holds the title of the tallest building on the planet. But here is something most people don't realize: almost a third of that massive structure is completely unused. And this isn't just a Dubai problem. Skyscrapers all over the world are built with large sections that exist purely for appearance. Architects even have a term for it: vanity height, space added not for people, but for prestige. And wasted space is just the beginning. As skyscrapers grow taller, they often come with hidden problems, unexpected controversies, and sometimes outright disasters. Take the Shanghai World Financial Center. Completed in 2008 at a cost of roughly $1.2 billion. With 101 floors, it quickly became one of Asia's tallest towers. Inside, it hosts offices, a shopping mall at ground level, and more than 170 hotel rooms. But what really makes it impossible to miss is the giant opening near the top. That cutout is instantly recognizable today, but it wasn't always meant to look that way. The original design featured a circular opening, and too many people in China. That circle looked uncomfortably similar to the rising sun symbol associated with Japan's flag. The backlash was loud enough that the designers decided to change course, replacing the circle with a trapezoid shape instead. A simple design tweak solved a major cultural issue, but some skyscraper problems are far harder to fix. In Spain, the Intempo Tower in Benidorm became infamous for all the wrong reasons. The 47-story building was meant to be a bold symbol of modern luxury, but the project quickly turned into chaos. Construction began in 2007 and was expected to finish within 2 years. Instead, it dragged on for well over a decade. Rumors spread that basic planning steps had been missed, including claims about missing elevator systems. While some of those reports turned out to be exaggerated, the real problems were serious enough. The company behind the project went bankrupt, leaving workers unpaid for months at a time. Some even considered striking just to survive. Then came the most terrifying moment. In June 2011, 13 workers entered an elevator at the end of the day. Suddenly, it failed and plunged nearly 20 floors before emergency brakes stopped it. Two workers were seriously injured. And when emergency vehicles arrived, they faced another shocking issue: there was no proper vehicle access to the site. According to local media, that too was a cost-cutting decision. Now shift your attention to Malaysia. Merdeka 118, the second tallest building in the world, rises more than 2,200 feet above Kuala Lumpur. But instead of praise, the tower recently sparked controversy when a large bank logo was added to its peak. What was intended as corporate branding quickly became a national debate. Too many Malaysians. This wasn't just another building. It was a national symbol, expected to attract more than 20 million visitors each year once fully opened. Critics argued that placing a corporate logo on top cheapened its meaning, turning a cultural landmark into advertising space. Supporters of the move claimed the logo symbolized stability and progress. Social media quickly filled with heated arguments on both sides. Malaysia has always taken pride in building tall, and no structure represents that ambition better than the Petronas Towers. Completed in the late 1990s at a cost of around $1.6 billion, the Twin Towers were officially the tallest buildings in the world from 1998 to 2004. But even that title came with controversy. Many argued that Chicago's Sears Tower, now known as the Willis Tower, was actually taller. The confusion came down to measurement rules. The Petronas Towers included decorative spires in their height, while Chicago's taller antennas were excluded under official guidelines. On paper, Malaysia won the record, even if some people weren't convinced. Let's move to London. Step outside London Bridge Station and look up, and you'll see the Shard towering nearly 1,000 feet into the sky. Its sharp, glass-covered design makes it look like a futuristic mountain. The problem is its surroundings. This isn't a modern megacity district, it's one of London's oldest neighborhoods. To some, the Shard is a bold new icon that draws tourists from around the world. To others, it feels completely out of place, clashing with the historic skyline and overwhelming nearby buildings. Even today, opinions remain deeply divided. And finally, let's head to South America. Most countries there haven't embraced extreme skyscrapers, but Brazil's Balneário Camboriú is the exception. Often called the Brazilian Dubai, the city has transformed from a quiet coastal town into a forest of high-rises. Buildings like the Yacht House Residence Club stretch nearly 1,000 feet into the air. From above, the skyline looks sleek and impressive, but down at street level, the impact is harder to ignore. These massive towers cast enormous shadows across the beach, blocking sunlight hours before sunset. What was once a sunny coastline now spends much of the afternoon in shade. sparking protests and debates over urban planning and environmental impact. So do skyscrapers redefine cities, or do they damage them? That answer depends on who you ask. Let us know what you think in the comments, and if this video sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, share, and stick around for more stories hiding behind the world's tallest structures.